Hello. Anyone there? My name is Barbara, and I am a psychic and a palm reader and an intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and I love crystals. By the way, the crystal for today is this one. This is angelite. This is a really great stone for bringing you peace and tranquility, helping you raise awareness with the upper echelon of guides and angels. Definitely really good for tuning into angels, the angelic realm. It really enhances a lot of psychic abilities and intuition, all that kind of stuff. It's also really good for healing and also helping you speak your truth. So, I'm going to pick a card for the group or whoever's listening. I have cards here. Hello, Navi. And everyone who's joining, Vinny Barbarino 1. I love the names in Periscope. I'm new to this thing. Jig joined. Hi. Income resume. Income resume. Okay, here's a card. Oh, forgiveness. So, something to do with forgiveness, like we all have to forgive. I know I have some people in my life I need to forgive, and myself. I can be really hard on myself. So you're getting this card, meaning that you have to forgive someone, and just because you forgive doesn't mean you're like condoning their behavior. You're forgiving to release any toxicity or negativity from holding you back from moving forward. Very important to forgive, and you don't have to shake the person's hand or hug them and properly forgive them. You can forgive them in your mind's eye, like imagine them standing in front of you and you maybe shaking their hand in your mind's eye or even hugging them. And then what I recommend is imagining them shrinking down to a little icon, like maybe volleyball size, into the palms of your hands, and you throw it out to the universe. Hello, Bella Luna 89. I keep forgetting to say hello to people. I'm so sorry. I'm new here. Forgive me, Bella Luna 89. Hi. How are you? So anyway, I was talking about forgiveness. Really good thing to do. It's so hard though sometimes. Like if somebody's done you really wrong and kind of fucked you up. Am I allowed to swear on here? Boom. There it is. It's probably not the best representation of angelite, but it's pretty. Oh, there was another stone I wanted to talk about, but I just cleaned my place today, and I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. I put it somewhere safe. But I'll talk about it on another Periscope. But this is the one today. This is such a great stone. Like, whenever I hold it in my hands, I really, feel like you can connect, or I can connect with angels. But you don't need this stone necessarily to connect with angels. You can connect with them any old way, just by talking to them. Hello, Bill Ted. I love these names. They're so funny. By the way, I am on YouTube, so if you could please go to my YouTube and subscribe and like my videos, I would greatly appreciate it. I have all kinds of, on my channel, I have all kinds of videos about crystals and psychic stuff and probably palmistry. I'm Moon on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, like, and if you have any requests of any Periscopes and or YouTube videos that you would want to know more about something, if I know about it, I'll try and do a video on it, if I can. So, anyway, that's the stone. Here it is. Speaking of angels, I'm going to pick another angel card. Did you get your handcuffs from the 99-cent store? Anybody? They have them. They're selling them there right now. Can't believe it. Furry ones. Divine timing came up. So that's a important card. Like, everything happens in the right divine time, space, sequence. It's for your higher good. It's just a matter of, well, being patient sometimes. You know, us human beings, we're so impatient. We want things yesterday or 2 weeks ago. And sometimes we don't get it on the time frame that we want. But it might come tomorrow, or it might come next week, or whatever. But it's always about divine timing. So I have this deck, and if anybody like wants a private reading, you can, or don't make a donation. My PayPal is barbarabpositive@yahoo.com, or you can email me for a private reading. So I like to do this. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna pick a card. Okay. Now think of a question. I did this yesterday, and I thought it was kind of fun. Think of a question in your mind. You don't have to say it on here, just your own private question. And then I have this deck. Why I do it in Bella Luna is asking, how much is it to ask a question? I don't do like one questions. I do times, like 15 minutes, half an hour, 45, or hour. And so 15 minutes is $40. Maybe I'll think about doing one question if you want to do it privately. I have to work out how much that would cost. But for now, I'm just doing little taster readings to give you an idea of what I do and stuff. So anyway, like, think of a question. You don't have to say it in here, just in your mind. And then, on Periscope, well, if you ask a question, I guess I'll leave it up to you to donate like $5 or whatever. Whatever you feel, a donation, I would appreciate it. So anyway, let me do this, and then if you want to ask a question, you can. So after that, okay, so I'm going to pick a card. So think of your question, and I'll think of one too. I will think of one. All right. Let me see what I get. Or what you get, too. This is for everybody. Okay. Well, the answer to your question is no need to worry. Whatever your question was or is, this is saying don't worry about it. I'm going to pick one more just so I can get a better answer. That's just saying don't worry. Okay, what's the answer then? That's what I want to know. Okay, so let's see what we get. Oh, look. Within the next few weeks. Ooh. Nice. So whatever you asked, it looks like you're going to get. No, it's not the answer you wanted. Sounds good to me for my question. So, sorry if it's not the answer you wanted. Did you have a question, Bella Luna? Another question? I mean, why every time I come in here, my nose itches? I asked if my ex was going to reach out to me this month. All right. You want to know the answer to that? Let's see. Oh, you don't? Oh, that was for the other one. Oh. Okay. All right. Sorry. I thought it was for a new question. Got confused. Which I do a lot. Get confused. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I just saw it over there and I thought I'd show it. Rose quartz star. Ooh. I'm such a crystal geek. I can't help it. Crystals are nice. When I used to I always say this, but I hope I don't bore you. When I lived in Europe, I used to sell crystals, and I found that whenever people would come to my booth or my table, they'd all, yes, BARBARA. My email is barbarabpositive@yahoo.com on PayPal or Venmo too. Yeah, I don't know if you have Venmo. And if you could send it as a gift, that would be great. Thank you. So anyway, I would sell crystals and people would come up to the table and inevitably pick up a stone and go, "What's that good for?" And I'd tell them and they'd be like, "Oh my God, I need that." So that's the amazing thing about crystals, is that we're always drawn to what we need. So lately, I've been really drawn to rose quartz. I don't know if it's because it's the love month with Valentine's Day this month. Whoops. Or, I don't know. We could all do with loving ourselves more. And this stone is good for that. So, yeah. Michael says hi. Archangel Michael. I have some chocolate over here. It's so tempting to eat. But I'm trying not to. Trying not to. Is anybody here? Does anybody have a question? No one's here. All right then. Well, I'll just pick a card. I'll pick a card. If anyone's here and they want to have a little birthday, tell me your birthday and I'll give you a birthday message. I have this book here that has like really cool astrology and color. It tells you your color that you should wear from knowing your birthday. It's kind of fun if you want to know. Like, tell me your birthday. If not, just listen. So this is a nice message for everybody. You deserve love. Isn't that nice? You are lovable. I know that sometimes, well, I find all these years I've been doing readings since about 2001 I started. I found that a lot of people don't love themselves. It's such a simple concept, but so difficult for so many people. And you have a much nicer life when you do. You know, there are lots of ways to love yourself. You know, there's this exercise that I heard about from one of my favorite self-help spokespeople, Louise Hay. She's amazing. She unfortunately passed away last year, but she wrote a lot of great books. And in like one of her books, she talks about what's called mirror work, where you get a mirror and you hold it in front of your face, or you stand in front of a mirror and you look deep into your eyes and you say, and you touch your throat and you say, "I'm willing to learn to love you." Or if you can go one step further, say, "I love you." And that way you see yourself saying it, you hear yourself saying it,